The Sims 4 have just announced 2 new kits. Again. Hello and welcome to today's video. If you're new here, then thank you so much for joining us, and if not, then welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about the 2 new kits that The Sims 4 have just announced, and they are dropping on the 20th of April. I don't know how many times they're going to do this, but wow. How many kits do they have in the lineup? Because the speed at which we are getting these is absolutely insane. Now, if you do not know, the 2 that I am talking about is the new Greenhouse Haven kit and the new Basement Treasures kit. These were announced on April 18th and they are coming out on April 20th, which is either today or tomorrow depending on when this is uploaded. Now, before I get into the packs and what they're all about, I just want to say that this video is completely just my opinion and what I think, and also just me trying to work out what they're going to include, what's going to be part of them, and also if I think they're worth your money. Now, this is the Sims 4 Twitter page, and as you can see, this is them announcing both of the kits. Now, the first thing I noticed about these 2 kits is that they're the complete polar opposite of each other. I mean, one of them is outside in the nice fresh greenery, and the other one's in a nice cold damp basement. So you've got 2 options there. What kind of gameplay summer are you? Honestly, I can see the visions, but I personally didn't see anyone talking about wanting anything to do with basements. In fact, I personally myself do not even build basements in games, not because I hate them or anything like that, but because I genuinely just do not remember. So now that I'm thinking about it, maybe that's why they brought this out. Now, we can see it from this post that they made a little bit of a sneak peek of all the items. I don't know if this is going to be all of the items because it doesn't seem like a whole lot. However, I am just going to talk about what I think is new and how I think things might work. It says here, uncover forgotten favourites and hand-me-down gems with the Sims 4 Basement Treasures kit. With wear and tear from lots of use and love, create new memories from the old that add a little history to your decor. First of all, here I can see we have a new TV that is currently not in the game. And if we're talking rundown TV, I'm thinking this is going to be a new super cheap TV that is probably going to be really good for legacy challenges, maybe rags to riches, things like that. However, if it is non-functional, why'd you bother putting it in the photo? Another thing I've noticed is this little chest in the middle. It clearly is a coffee table. It has to be. It just makes the most sense. It's got a drink on it. It's got some stuff on it. I don't know, these board games or books or something like that. So I'm guessing this is just a kind of coffee table that realistically I probably wouldn't use in any room except a basement, so that's pretty accurate. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when I seen this kit I was very surprised that this is not something they added to Grown Together, for the main reason that Grown Together brought in a new gameplay method called stayovers, and it's pretty cute. If you haven't seen it, it's essentially you can have sleepovers. They stay in sleeping bags. They can stay for 3 days, 5 days, whoever you want. I think your neighbors, your family, stuff like that. And it's really cute. I think it's really nice to be able to have sleepovers with sleeping bags and stuff like that. But honestly, is a basement not like the best place for that to happen? I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like that would have been something really cute with that pack, because you could have the stayovers in the basement, you could have like all of this clutter in the back, kind of like they've moved stuff out of the way. It makes sense. They could be chilling around by the TV, and like the couch just gives sleepover vibes. It's quite an ugly couch, I have to be honest. When I seen that I was a bit like, ugh. But I'm hoping it has some nice swatches. Now, I don't want to be completely negative about it, but I do miss stuff packs. I miss the fact that we used to get gameplay with our packs and now we don't. We've never received a kit that has gave us extra gameplay, and I think that's the way it's going to stay. I don't think any of these kits are going to give us any more gameplay options. I think that it is purely just decoration and just stuff to clutter about your house with. There's honestly not too much for me to say about this kit. I don't love it, I don't hate it. It's something that I probably wouldn't spend my money on, but if this is something that you're completely into and you love the idea of like having sleepovers in the basement and you want all of this extra stuff, then maybe that's something that you would be into. Upon editing, I actually found this image, and it's a sneak peek of all of the items that are supposed to be in the new kit. And honestly, now that I'm looking at this, I actually think some of the stuff is super cute. It looks like we're getting 2 different kinds of TVs, which is awesome. I love the look of that new lamp, and I actually really like the little crate with like the stuff in it. And we always love to get a new plant. So that is something to consider if you are thinking about getting this kit. There is some really cute objects in here. Moving on to the second pack, this is something that I have a little bit more to say about. So this one says, build a tranquil retreat and spend some quality plant time with the Sims 4 Greenhouse Haven kit. Organise your perfect planting workspace, take in serene greenery and live out your gardening fantasies. Now I know that people have been asking for greenhouses for like the absolute longest time, and people just want fully functioning ones and they don't want to have to build them with the base game. But considering this is a kit, and as I said, there's not going to be any new gameplay aspects, I kind of feel like this is just windows and doors and a few new pots and plants. I don't know, I feel like I'm being super negative. Now something I do want to say is that there is another pack that The Sims 4 has, and it's called the Machino pack, and the Machino pack is one of those packs that people definitely meme about, but it has my absolute favourite doors and windows in it. They're gorgeous, they're like huge and lovely, and they essentially look like this, but they're just a lot bigger, and they also have the feature of like having some that are open and some that are closed. And I kind of feel like, well, I've been making greenhouses with those doors and windows for the longest time, like what is the difference with these ones? And I hate to say that because I feel like it is really, really negative, but that is just my opinion as of right now. My opinion might completely flip when these come out. I might decide that I absolutely love them, but for now, I'm not in love. I'm not in love. Now, a few things that I can see is that there's a lot of new clutter items, like down here you can see there's little like colourful pots, and then also down here we've got a little shovel in a pot with some like seed packets, and then over here I believe this new bench is new. I don't know if this is going to be like another flower arranging table or if it really is just like decor, but I'm guessing all of this stuff on top of it like came, you know, comes with it, and you know, you can't really clutter it up yourself. And then the same with over here, I'm not really sure what this is. It kind of looks like an activity table, but those are for children, so I feel like again this might just be decor. Now I already know that up here this little roofing area is base game, we have these with the base game, but there's like this little fan here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like right in this corner, and that's kind of new. I've never seen that before. Is it like, is that what it is? Is it like a fan? I've never seen that. I've never seen that before. I don't know if that is new, but it's definitely new to me because I've never seen it. Now, personally, I think this kit is one that I would buy over the basement one. I just think it's a little bit nicer, and also I just like building stuff outside. I feel like it's super fun. But I don't hate this pack. I honestly don't. I know it might sound that way, but I don't hate it. I do love the idea, and I feel like it's super sweet, and I feel like they have honestly tried to make something that people would enjoy. And also I know that people love building greenhouses, so it's not really a surprise that they would come out with something like this, and it doesn't feel like a cheat either. Kind of like I said, the basement one could have been added to the new Grown Together pack. I don't think this one could have. I feel like this is something maybe possibly we could have got with like cottage living, but I don't think they were even thinking about that back then, so I don't think it's something that we can complain about. Now I just want to say, if you guys love to build in like Hemford on Bagley, you like to build greenhouses and you like stuff like this, then this is definitely a pack that you're going to enjoy. Something a lot of people probably haven't thought about is the fact that these doors and windows are going to have a lot of other swatches. So if we possibly have like bright coloured doors and windows, that might be something that makes it a lot more intriguing. Like maybe if we had a really nice green swatch or blue swatch or yellow, etc. You know, I feel like this is something that I would use more than the Machino pack because it has that variety, whereas Machino is very just black and white. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for with this kit. I did end up finding another photo, and it's a little sneak peek of all of the stuff in the greenhouse pack, and I was right. The doors actually and windows do seem to be in bright colors like green. I don't know what other swatches they have, but I'm actually really excited to see now, because that was like the one thing that was gonna tilt my opinion, and I feel like it definitely has. Hopefully this helps you to make up your mind on if you would like the pack or not. I think some of the stuff in here is honestly really cute, like the hanging light and the fan that I mentioned earlier is in here too, and it looks like we're getting some kind of like fake grass, like astroturf or something, so kind of excited to see that. Now I do wish I had a little bit more to say, and hopefully I haven't made you absolutely hate these kits or anything like that. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video did help you figure out if you want to buy these kits or not. Please let me know if you do buy them in the comments down below, and let me know if you like them or not. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!